Kevin has a great kind of hiring story from very recently around how to find people that are AI native when you're actually building teams.
How do you work with teams to get them on board? Like, what do you do? Do you just give them all the tools and say, like, are you guys requiring your teams to say, you're all expected to go vibe code and build things? Or are you saying, hey, I'm going to give you, it's more than just like ChatGPT. I'm going to give you some tools that are sort of AI first tools. You need to go get these things done. Like, what is the expectation?
Kevin has a great kind of hiring story from very recently around how to find people that are AI native when you're actually building teams.
Yeah, so I can tell the story. I think the short answer to your question is, if you don't know how to use AI, just ask it. It's actually really good at telling you how to use AI. Take a screenshot of whatever's on your screen in the morning and be like, hey, I'm gonna go do work. You're like, oh, sweet. Take a screenshot and be like, what am I doing? How should I use AI to solve what's on my screen? It actually is pretty good. So I think that's a super simple, just ask AI every time. Like, I'm about to do this. Like, how would AI help me? How could you do this? How could you do that? And if you're buying ChatGPT today, it's like using a flip phone. Like, you're like, you're probably like on the wrong, again, chat's great, but I think Claude's really sort of shown from an intelligence and sort of depth. Yeah, it's, more expensive on the tokens and all that. But I think for a lot of roles, that's where the market shifted and for better or worse. But I think the quick story on the hiring thing is we posted a job for AI engineer. It was out for 3 weeks. We got 2,166 applications.
Wow. I didn't know there were that many unemployed AI engineers. I thought they were all, or everyone thinks they're either that or everyone thinks they're an AI engineer now.
A little of both. And this job was posted for $25 an hour. You must live in the lower 48 states and be, able to work in the US. And then we said, okay, we took that profile and said, of the 2,000, half of them qualified with the live in the US, able to work in the US, and had the word Python on their resume. That's the only thing we searched for was the word Python. And we got to about 1,000. We then ran another model across those to decide who we thought could actually achieve the job and have the right background and skill set, or what they said, a bunch of factors, right? Basically what they said in their application, what was their resume, what was their background. So we issued a project to 500 of them. The project was about 8 to 12 hours of work. If you did a perfect job, if you were really, really good, you probably could do it in 5 hours. And then you had to submit the project with the GitHub working code and a Loom video of you describing it. 50 people, so 10% of those did the project, and we hired 5 of them. And when you reviewed the Loom videos, you could watch the first minute, and either they tried to AI the Loom video, or it wasn't the person taught. It was clear they weren't coherent about what they wrote. And then it was a voice project, and so then we just listened to the call recordings of their voice bot talking to our voice bot. And again, so multiple ways of vetting that. But my point is there's an infinite amount of talent out there looking for these jobs, even at a crazy, what you would think is an insane rate. How could you pay $25 an hour for these kind of roles? But that's the market that we're in today, where especially new college grads or people that are less than 5 years experience are really struggling to find work that's meaningful, because, there's, you see this all the time. Thousands of people are being laid off with 5 to 15 years of experience. And they're taking all the jobs that typically would have been the 0 to 5 years experience. And so it's a trickle down, sort of technology model.